All right. Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. So, astrology will be back post eclipse. You know what I'm saying? Just getting the basis on how I'm gonna do those. Like I say, I do a lot of ranting, video stretch, but they all got messages, so I'm just trying to come up with a shorter way to get all my tarot done in a 2-day period, basically. This will be divine masculines and divine feminines. Karma. I will say karmic situations, but we're just going to say karma. Put the feminine row out, put the masculine row out. Y'all together, but y'all separate. See what we got going on with the karma in and around your life, feminine, and the masculines as such. I'm a divine feminine too, by the way, just in case you didn't know. There are divine masculine women and divine feminine males like myself. Even though this is a twin flame channel, I'm divine at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I just had divine insight. I would love to just drop them blatantly in y'all face, just tell y'all a lot of shit, but you know, I gotta do it in this way to save space, and it keeps me right in the pocket where I need to be. You know, I drop jewels. Please pick some up. 2, if you want to learn how to do cards with my method, watching me closely, you'll learn probably about 3 months, 3 to 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Got specials for today and tomorrow. Today is what is the day? Let me check. I know I'm got my BOGO Tuesdays, where if you buy one reading, you get another reading free at full price. My readings as of last year have been $65. I know that's a lot, but I started from the bottom. I remember doing like free readings. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this about 7 years. I remember doing free readings. I remember charging $25 and hearing y'all lips as if like, oh, is you even worth that? Boo, 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 boo. I should be charging y'all $200 a read because I'm that cold and I'm that nice and I'm that decent. Those know. Some people that know, but some people, I guess y'all don't know. Like, I'm super duper nice with it, and it ain't just this is just specials on readings, but I do more than readings. Okay, I'm a psychic medium. I do dream interpretations. I do business consulting. That come with the coaching. Teach you how to do cards. We got a lot of services here. I'm doing specials on them here and there. So let me find out what I'm doing for Monday, because I sure forgot. All right, deals of the week. We doing $25 mini readings today. Only got 2 slots open. I'll do 3. You know what I mean? $25 mini reads. This is just a regular reading, but just kind of half of it. Not half the quality, but probably half the time. You know I like renting. You know I like talking about guy. You know what I'm saying? Average reading for me be like an hour plus. You know what I mean? With a lot of good details. This one tops 25 minutes. Okay. 3 slots open, $25 reads, mini reads. Only today. You only gotta book those by today. Tomorrow I'm doing BOGO. So if you buy one full price reading, which is $65, then you get another one free. You can do it back to back, or you can wait. It's on you. Just want to throw that out there. Also, just Google me. DanielBoomLLE. DINIELBOOMLLE. Just Google me. I'll pop right up. You know what I'm saying? Putting that work in. I'll pop right up. Find my Facebook. Find my YouTube channel. Subscribe. Facebook, add me as a friend. Instagram, fuck with me. Twitter, that's dead. You know, we all know that shit is for porn, right? I don't know. I wouldn't tell nobody to go to my Twitter. I mean, my shit is cool, but my shit old and outdated because I didn't know that's what Twitter was for. Excuse me, X. Enough ranting. Let's get with it. Definitely got to go to work after this. So, head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, and we will begin. Head, that's swords or spades. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the direction you're going in. That's the decisions you're making. Everything starts with a mind. Swords. I got this new light, but it makes the cars look too bright. Gotta keep that in mind. Cups. Shoulders. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you are going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. We don't half-ass anything. Rules of heart and mind department, the divine feminine. You can tell. I'm a divine feminine also. You'll be able to tell by the end of this video. That's what the divine feminine rules, the heart and mind department. Cups, swords. Then we got the wands. Who's the king of wands? The divine masculine is. That's you, player. God, I hate this freaking glare. Hold on. It's not working for me. Damn, it's too bright. Damn, it's ultra bright. I will fuck with this. Take this off. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to get technically savvy and shit, but it's the lighting in my crib. This shit weak as hell. Like I say, bear with me. Wands, though. Wands are all about the now, the current, the ing, as I like to say. We living, we learning, we earning right now. I'm speaking, you listening, smoking and shit. You know, for those that's working, those that's raising their children, for people that's in the present and the now. Enjoy the now. Don't nobody enjoy the now. Don't nobody understand the current more than a divine masculine, okay? Hey, it's life right now. Enjoy it. Fuck living for tomorrow. That's anxiety. Fuck worrying about the past. That's just gonna stagnate you. And the shit don't change anyway. Focus on the now. Be in the present. Wands are what you're doing. Clubs. Wands are what you're doing, what you've done, and what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. What you've done got karma accountability attached to it. What you're doing got karma accountability attached to it. What you finna do is not. Reading starts in 7 minutes. Then we got the Pentacles. Toes. Defeat. Diamonds. Pentacles. Persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, hear. All Pentacles expire. All Pentacles have expiration dates, and all Pentacles are temporary. Alright? It ain't just a pentacle, a diamond, something. It could be a pinnacle. Pinna. Pinnacle. Something like that. That's your era. That's your moment in time. It's like a president. That's your term. Like you, the CEO of a company. That's your term. You, an artist. That's your rap. That's your career. Your rap career. Your acting career. Your time. You all have a pinnacle. Your prime. You know what I'm saying? You at your highest right now. Appreciate that shit, cause what's high finna get low, and what low gets high. Pinnacles. If you understand these things, they'll bring understanding to you. Let's get with it. First card is message, just the overall energy, which is fairly important here between both masculine and feminine. This is karma we looking at. We got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles represents change. Okay? Seven of Pentacles is a 70%. If I could put your life in a card, it would be an 8 of Pentacles. That would be a B, a good standing. You want to know why having life is good? Because everybody else ain't got one. People with everything have nothing. There's people with nothing that have everything. You see these motherfucking celebrities, the elite and shit. You motherfuckers, it's depressed as hell, man. Life is just not fun. Which is weird because you got all the things in life, right? But yeah, it's a bum somewhere on Skid Row living his best life, doing more with the little pinnacles that he has than people who got all the pinnacles and do nothing. Okay, this is transition. Seven Pentacles represent change and transition. You're just transitioning yourself, moving things around to get your life back on track. But this is also what I like to call the Riri card, which is my Rihanna card. We talked about my Patty LaBelle card, which is the Eight of Cups. We talked about my Khalees Bossy card, which is the Queen of Pentacles. This is my Rihanna card. I also got another card, my Lucy Liu card. That's the Queen of Swords, who ain't came out in a minute, but if she pop out, we'll talk about her. Riri. R-E-R-E, not R-I-R-R. Riri. This is rearranging things, revamping shit, reneging on shit, reconnecting, reverse maybe, rehash, rehab, relapse, reconnecting, reunion, right? R-E-R-E. It's like 7 R-E's you need to do, both masculine and feminine, not only to get your life back on track, but to get your karma back popping. Because bottom line, most important card in this message, we got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a big-ass manifestation. This is also A for accountability. This is also A for acquiring something or attaining something. Whatever it is, it's a pinnacle. Like I said, it could be something, person, place, or thing. It could be a pinnacle, right? And 7 of Pentacles plus Ace of Pentacles, overall energy plus bottom line energy equals the 8 of Pentacles, which is the good standing that you need to be in. Let's get with it. First card in this message. This is the past energy. Shit that you either leaving alone or coming into. Shit you either leaving alone or coming into. So, big gulp on this one. Divine feminine energy you coming out of or coming into is your divine masculine's energy. As we all know, masculine and feminine energy can be switched. I mean, I'm a man, got feminine energy in me. I represent the feminine energy myself as a whole, but I got a lot of this masculine energy in me too. You know what I mean? It's just balance. I'm just a man, I step into this feminine side, which is the Queen of Wands, the feminine energy. And by me stepping into my feminine energy, I can relate to women well. I sympathize with them. I understand exactly who they are. Very inferior to the man, you know what I'm saying? Real niggas know this. Bitch niggas act like they don't. You know, I have a divine respect for the feminine and the need to protect them at all costs. Because we all know, they said the black man is the most endangered species on earth. Nah, it's the black women, Joe. Because there goes civilization. You feel me? Masculine side. The difference between a masculine and a feminine is, I told you, heart and mind. Feminine stay in this motherfucker. Two in your heart and head. You got plans, you know the direction you want to go, but you just don't feel right about it. You just don't know if it's, you ain't really got the passion or you ain't really got the, the gist of it just yet. You still going back in your head, backwards in your head after you really had a certain direction. It's just too much of this shit. Not enough of this. So when a feminist just gets to the action, gets going, gets cracking on shit, hey, then the manifestations can happen, which is also what pentacles represent. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Know what direction you want to go. Feel something for it. And then get out that shit. Step into the masculine energy, divine feminine. To where now you busting moves. To what? Pentacles. Manifest some shit. It's things that need to be manifested, feminine. And your ass too in your heart and mind. Get the fuck out them shits. Whether that's the direction you're going with a person, the direction you're going with a place, or the direction you're going with a thing. Bam. Masculine is energy you coming out of or coming into. We got the Six of Wands. This is wins, victories, and celebrations. Dubs. This is good shit happening. Good things happening in your life. Happening, current-ing, right? It's the energy of like being hot at a casino. I grew up in Las Vegas as a kid. So I spent like third grade to about the beginning of sixth grade in Clark County. Shout out Vegas, Decatur Ave, Polo Club, baby. I love West Vegas. Rep that all day. So my old Vegas, nigga. This was back in like the early 90s, cuz going into 99 to the 2000s. I spent the 99 and the 2000s in Cali, Culver City. It's in LA before I moved to Chicago and banged out. But aside from that, it's like being hot at a casino. Enjoy it. Get all the money you can, because soon you go cold, it's over. Stop gambling when you go cold. You hot. Do it till you get cold. And then stop. No one to hold them, no one to fold them. You're having a good run right now. That's cool. Everything is working out. Shit is clicking, right? Boom. Karma. This is the karmic message, right? Just at least keep in mind that this high is going to go down. That this winning shit is going to, you're going to lose eventually. You here, eventually you're going to get here. Seven of Pentacles. Change. Shit is kind of going to switch around. Okay? You're either going to feel the switch. You just felt this switch, and like you dealing with it, or the switch is finna come. Okay? I told you. Don't you find it? Let's go for masculine and feminine. Don't you find it like when you get in a comfortable space, shit changes? So when you get straight, it's like you fucking clean shit out your house, you know what I'm saying? And you finally go back to sit on the couch with your drink to go watch TV, whether that's sports, whether that's your soaps, whatever the fuck. It's like soon you kick your feet up, here come the kids. Kids come through like a hurricane, nigga, like a tornado. Just fuck the whole house. The clean house you just cleaned up. Fucked all that up. You was just here about to kick it, do your thing. Then you forgot. Damn, they gonna be back. Boom. It's like all this work for nothing. It's like I did all this prepping, all this shit for this to happen. That type of energy, masculine. But it's gonna be quick. This little transition. It's gonna be very fast. For the feminine, it's kind of gonna be slow. Okay? Slow process, gradual process. As far as the feminine role, this deals with the feminine energy, feminines in your life, women in your life, things of that sort. Whether that's energy or people. Feminine. As far as yourself is concerned, because you're the feminine energy, this is talking about the feminine, right? You got the Knight of Swords. This is fear. Seems like to be an energy that's kind of dwindling in and around your cipher. Knight of Swords. That's just moving, making moves without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Half-assed decisions, right? Giving weak yeses instead of strong no's, and reneging on it because you was kind of halfway in it to begin with. And having the fear of what the fuck they gonna say, knowing damn well you couldn't, fulfill an obligation or a choice or a decision or a direction you chose to go with a person or at a place or with a thing. Fear is a step after the Ten of Swords, which is a permanent ending. That's something that's ending outside your hands. Like you losing a job, that's outside your hands. The car just got totaled or fucked up, that's out your hands. Shit that's outside your hands that happens to you that you have to thug through. You know what I mean? Thug it out. Play that shit off. Now, it's a big face. Knights, queens, kings, and things represents the divine realm. So this shit has to do with spirituality. This shit has to do with God. This shit has to do with purpose. This shit has to do with path. This shit has to do with karma. Okay? Fear. The only thing you need to fear is fear itself. And when fear gets in your shit, just identify what the fear is and move on applicably. Your worst fear will become your reality if you hold on to this energy too long. Keep that shit on your mind. Your worst fear is going to happen. You think you're getting sick, you're going to get sick. Think you're finna get cancer or some shit because it runs to the family and all that, you fuck around going to catch that. What you think about, you bring about. Thoughts become things. This is all law of attraction talk. So please, Divine Feminine, monitor your motherfucking thoughts. It ain't the end. It ain't over. It's not a wrap yet. But if you think it is, it will be. Get out that energy, okay? That's the man energy you fucking with. And why? Let's put some clarification on that. And why? Because you're going through the evolution of love is what I like to say. Three of Cups is celebrations of third parties in the tarot deck. But in my deck, this represents the evolution of love. Two of Cups would be the lover's card, right? You in love with somebody, you dating someone, you engaged to someone, you getting to know that special one, the connection between you and your baby, like your actual child or your boo or dove thing or whatever the fuck, right? Okay. It's cool in the game to fall in love with a person and enjoy them and all that shit. Your heart, their heart, okay, cool and all that shit. But keep in mind, everybody got baggage. So you ain't just fall in love with this person. You fall in love with this person and their family, this person and their children, this person and their career, this person and their dreams and aspirations and shit like that. Them and all their fucking mess. Them and all their drama. Them and all their problems. Like, motherfuckers want to get married but ain't thinking past the honeymoon. At least every chick I've entertained marriage with, she know what ring she want, what dress she want, where she want to have the wedding, all that shit, where the honeymoon gonna be. But then when I get asking questions like, okay, so where we gonna stay? Where you gonna work? Huh? We can build better with two motherfucking like avenues of revenue. Like, you know what I mean? I understand the mother and all that shit, but we ain't got no kids, baby. Like, it's still us. We still young. Like, I mean, what you trying to do after the marriage? What is your plans post-marriage? You just want us to be married? That's just the goal? Okay. Can you see past that? Like, it's cool you entertaining us getting into union together, but please entertain what the fuck we gonna do for the rest of our life. You know? Motherfuckers know what they want, but when it comes to what the motherfuckers don't want, it takes shit to happen for you to figure out what's important and what's not. You know what I'm saying? So, saying all that shit to say this. Feminine, it's time to evolve. Okay? Evolution. Stop just focusing on the surface level of shit. Look deep into it. Think more into the future with you and your career, you and your mate, you and whatever. You know what I mean? Yes, it's good to enjoy the present, but we in here for the marathon. We in here for the long haul. Seems like a lot of you feminists is trying to run a rat race. Who gonna get married first? Who gonna come up first? Who gonna whatever the fuck? When it's a marathon, okay? Not a race. You know what I mean? A lot of things you need to get in perspective with yourself, with your wants and needs, and then really understand that when you're dealing with other people, you're dealing with other shit, and keep that in your conscious, in your psyche. masculine. Coming to feminine energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is my Khalees Bossy card. But the Queen of Pentacles is also a karmic feminine, and that's what this is going to represent in this reading. What's the difference between the karmic feminine and the divine feminine? You know what makes the karmic feminine important, relevant, something? The pinnacle he or she possesses. Because you know, he could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking. Niggas is bitches, and bitches is niggas now, man. That's something in the water. I don't know what the fuck, but you know, this represents the karmic feminine that you're dealing with. Masculine. Once again, a lot of you masculines, telling you, when you entertain a motherfucker and you and like it's like you got something, but you came up on something else, a little side piece, a little whatever that you supplementing from what you can't get over here. Like I say, a lot of masculines fuck with karmic feminines because they can't handle the divine feminine. Divine feminine is like straight raw liquor. This shit is like wine. This shit is like champagne. This shit is a watered down version of the real. See, your divine feminine brings the best out of you, but how does she do that? By mirroring you, triggering you, shit she's not intentionally doing. Which is why divine feminine, you just living your best life seems to, I don't know, ruffle the feathers or scrumple the panties on your fucking masculine. They love you, but it's a love-hate relationship. It's a lot of shit that you do that they just can't handle, that they can't fuck with, that they just don't want to deal with, that they don't have to deal with dealing with karmic. So going back to the karmic. If this karmic didn't have this pinnacle could be money. It's like I be telling my clients all the time, you know, he just got with his karmic, you know, he's talking about getting married and shit. I'm like, you know, is she financially stable? Oh, she's loaded. Oh, okay, it's the money or the connections or her worth. Maybe it's her credit. Maybe it's just and only the box. Feel me? It's like, it's something. But if she didn't have this, like if the pussy wasn't good, you wouldn't deal with this bitch at all. If she didn't have money, you wouldn't be in her presence. If she wasn't beneficial, she wouldn't be in the picture. Finagle, finesse. But the thing about finagle and finessing, you end up stuck with them shits. Have a baby by this karma. You stuck with the bitch. You just came in on a finesse game. Now you stuck playing or not going after what the fuck you should have went after in the beginning. Fake shit always crumbles. Like, it always crumbles. And like I said, if you got ill intentions, karma, right? Karma comes right back in. But why is this karmic really here? Oh, shit. Queen of Pentacles. Here we go. Three of Pentacles. This is you, masculine. This is this karmic feminine right here. Right? And this is the shit that brought y'all together. How did you even attract this karmic feminine, masculine? Because you just like her. Like attracts like. You a scamming, jamming finesser. So is she. Oh, don't think rich people don't do dirt. They got everything they want. All they got to do now, I mean, only thing to do now is do dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, this is you, this is her, and this looks like a baby. For some. So, some of you masculines finna knock up this fucking karmic. This is what the fuck happens when you dilly-dallying, side-dillying. You know what I mean? Or, this is like I say, you get married to this karmic to ensure your little plan or whatever. But what men in general be forgetting about women is they smarter than you think. They too smart. They kind of know everything. It's like they know already. It's like chess, nigga. You making these moves, but she already know what direction you finna go. So you try and trap her, she end up trapping your ass. Karma. So masculines, your true intention for your karmics will be revealed. Not from you moving sloppy. From you starting to see that they already knew what direction you was moving and was trapping you in your own trap. Come on, man. You ain't the first. You got the first motherfucker that tried to do this shit with her. That's the thing. Like, I swear. This ain't the first for a lot of shit. Masculines, you be thinking what the fuck you bringing is so magnificent that this karmic or whoever the fuck can't find nothing better than you. Yeah, that's true. But what you don't understand is how valuable you are. Here you is trapping her because of her money. She trapping you because of your energy. Because of the man that you are. Your genes, nigga. Like, the shit you bring it to the table. You think you worthless. You think you have nothing. You really have a lot. But this karmic sees exactly what you are and who you are and how valuable it would be to have you on her team. Just like you trying to sign her up, she's signing your ass up. Just be careful. That's what happens with karma. Motherfuckers be thinking they get over, or motherfuckers be forgetting that the motherfuckers that they trying to get over with is the master of getting over on your ass. Masculines, just be careful with these karmics. I ain't saying use them and abuse them and move on, but ain't no better way I can say it. Finesse their ass, get the fuck on. For they hit you with they plan, for they trap your ass, for they put you in the situation you trying to put them in. And modify your plan of change or your exit and shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, the more time you waste with these karmics, the worse it's just gonna be for your ass. Especially when that karma come back. Where you going? Happing this up. As far as the masculine role, feminine, you got the Ace of Cups. It's a self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-realization, self-identification. It's time to just focus on one cup, and that's yours. The star player, which is you. You gotta love yourself more. A lot of motherfuckers don't know what love means, and they're not gonna give it to you because they don't even know what the fuck it is. You can literally give motherfuckers unconditional love. It still ain't gonna help nothing. It's the appreciation of it, right? Self-respect. You need to respect yourself a little bit more. Because if you respect yourself a little bit more, you wouldn't disrespect yourself with the people you allow in your cipher, or the things you got in your cipher, or the places you took yourself to. Self-identification. Know who the fuck you are. So you can recognize a person like yourself so you don't get duped by a karmic, catalyst, or false twin flame. Self-realization. Realize what you're here for and be on that. Because that shit is way more important than who you're going to be with while you're here. What you're going to be while you're here, as far as like your title, your status, a pinnacle that's going to be temporary anyway. Remember that term, that career, that pinnacle I was talking about? That type of shit. Focus on yourself. Because if you do that, you can't lose. Focus on yourself. Withdraw and be with yourself. I told you, how do you heal yourself? You deal with yourself alone. Nobody else try to fix you, you fix yourself. You learn the basis of life. You learn what shit is, so when you deal with people, you know how to deal with people. Go within. Instead of looking for whatever you're looking for in masculines, find that shit in yourself. Didn't you kick this shit off with the masculine energy? Okay. I'm telling you. Women, I swear, not all y'all, but most of y'all walking around here like y'all need a man to represent y'all. Like y'all need a man to be whole or complete or some shit like that. Don't y'all know y'all was asexual at one point? I told you, the woman is the most powerful entity on this planet. It'd be really raw to really get into tune to your true power. Alright? You do have immaculate conceptions out here. That does happen because the divine feminine is both the masculine and the feminine. Balanced. You know what I mean? Not saying like you don't need a nigga or a man out here. I mean, I'm just saying, think more so what you bring into a situation than what somebody else, mainly a nigga, can bring to your demo. Because most of the shit you looking from these niggas, you can do it yourself. Especially if it's finance based. You know. Dick, okay, yeah, you do need an actual person to give you that. You know what I mean? That's something dildo ain't gonna do, baby. It's certain shit that sex toys just can't do. It's just the person down on there. But we ain't talking sex because this is a divine channel. But it's something else you're looking for within these men that you really have in yourself. Or, oh, I do it for the kids, you know, my son. Ooh. I was raised by a single woman. And it actually made me a better man. I think if I actually had my dad around, I'd probably be more like my brother. Or most of these niggas out here just man, the way they do the feminine is fucked up. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I know shit to say this. Focus more on yourself and what you bring to the table. And what you can cultivate and perfect or modify. Masculine, when it comes to yourself, you got the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is swag. This is steez. This is essence. This is what makes you you. And since, you know, what divine masculine goes through, feminine goes through, and what feminine goes through, masculines go through, y'all go through the same shit. You basically go through the same shit, just a tad bit different. So masculine, what you start to understand is your worth. You're worth something. You gotta be worth something. The way these karmics is really trying to trap your ass. You gotta be worth something. Or something, the way your divine feminine treats you. The direction she's going with you. This is shit you ain't been seeing in yourself that you're gonna see. really, when this karmic gets all ugly and shit, and maybe your divine feminine ain't around because she kind of busy and got shit to do, so you kind of forced to be dolo right now, figuring shit out. You start to see your work. You're starting to see exactly why you're an asset. Why you're the fucking cream of the crop here. You know what I mean? But one thing people do with you masculine, they treat you like you less than nothing. You know, they treat you like you worthless. I'll be telling my female clients that shit all the time. Like, you might look at your masculine like he the shit, like he's Superman, like he a super nigga, like he can't do no wrong. He can't do no wrong in your eyes. Like, that's cool. But the way you looking at your masculine is not the way the world looking at your masculine. In fact, most likely, you're the probably only person that's going in a direction that you going with your masculine. Your masculine might play off like it's other people doing what you're doing. Bullshit. Bullshit. The masculine might act like what you're doing don't mean anything. Bullshit. That's bullshit right there. That bullshit. But it ain't true. Masculine is the king of bluffing. They're the king of not letting their left hand know what their right hand doing. Their poker face is strong. It is not what it seems. Think your masculine a player? He really like just shy. You know what I mean? He's really not how he applies himself. It's just women attract to him, just like you have, just like these karmics do, because there's something about him that, like I say, it's the sauce. That's what makes him who he is. He be, she should be. You know, I be saying all that shit to say this. Masculine, you got it. Quit acting like you ain't got it. Quit looking for shit in other people or other things that you can provide in yourself. Shit, I just told the feminine, right? Boom, let's wrap this message up because I got to roll. Feminine, going to the future, you got the Six of Swords. This is my Clueless card. You know, as in the movie Clueless. You know, deals with directions, decisions, shit like that. In the movie Clueless, basically in any movie, but we're talking about Clueless. In the movie Clueless, everybody was clueless. Students was clueless. Teachers were clueless. The parents was clueless. Students didn't know what direction they wanted to go. You know, Alicia Silverstone, she didn't know what she wanted to do. She didn't know who she wanted to be with. She thought she had a plan, but she's starting to see that basically what she was looking for ain't really what she needed. You know, she tried to get with Christian. He ended up being gay. She tried to get with the popular dude. He ended up kicking her out of her car. She ended up getting mugged. She was shitting on Josh the whole movie, only to fall in love with Josh at the end of the motherfucking movie. She didn't expect to be with him, but she got with him. Look how Brittany Murphy treated the skater boy. He is more like her than anybody else in the school, but yet giving him a hard time, playing him off like he less than her when y'all on the same fucking boat, only for the end of the movie for you two to be together. And then look at Stacey Dash and Donald Faison, her and her boyfriend. They going back and forth throughout the whole fucking movie. That represents twin flame separation and twin flame reunion. You know, obviously they meant for each other because they can't stay away from each other and they're most alike. They like attracts like. Hey, just like any movie. It might not make sense in the beginning, like a Quentin Tarantino flick, but at the end of the movie, shit, it kind of start making sense. And this is the future going towards the end of your movie, feminine. A lot of shit gonna make sense in the end. And that's when you learn, you analyze, you modify, you change, and you move on applicably. Final card in this message. Masculine going to the future, you got the dark night of the soul. And this is a loss. It's going without something or someone. I think it's this motherfucking karmic feminine's pinnacle. Because you really don't fuck with the feminine. It's more so the pinnacle. You in love with the pinnacle. You in love with the idea of her, not necessarily her. You in love with what she can bring to you. And what you can get out of her more so than her, period. So because of that, and you trying to finesse and scam and jam, and or you thinking you a pimp or whatever the fuck, whatever you've been doing, son. He can be a she can be a he, you know how we rocking. In the end, you're gonna get mad karma. Karma gonna be all up in your ass from the shit you was on. That's the message. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Fuck with them specials today, tomorrow only. Okay? 1.